Welcome to the family meeting, brothers and sisters. I hope all is well with you wherever you find yourself. I am going to take a moment to acknowledge our Father, who is the creator of the universe. We are dearly loved by our Creator. We are not orphans, as some from the other nations would like to think. We are, in fact, the chosen people of the Creator of the universe. He knows exactly where we are, and He is going to be glorified through us as the Hebrew children of Abraham and Sarah. I also want to acknowledge those of you who may be listening from the other nations. It's important to acknowledge you because our Creator is going to use some of you as instruments to help us as we continue to plan our return and exodus back home to the land of our ancestors. In today's meeting, I want to talk to you about the 4 things that are needed in order to become a country. And of course, this is not something that the Creator put in writing, but this is what I consider to be a guideline. And I'm really sharing it with you because I think it's important for us to really begin to think of ourselves as a sovereign country. Right now, we are a nation within a country. We are a nation within several different countries around the world. And we do have land that was given to us by the creator of the universe. So I am going to read to you the 4 requirements. The 4 key elements is what it says. Number 1 is population, a group of people inhabiting the territory with a shared sense of identity or nationality. Territory, a clearly defined geographical area with recognized borders. Government, a system of governance with the authority to make and enforce laws. And number 4, sovereignty, the ability to govern independently without being subject to another power. They also listed some important factors to consider. Number 1, political legitimacy, economic viability, military, international relations. Now, back to the main 4, the population. We have the population. It begins with those of us here in the United States of America, North and South, the Caribbean islands, those scattered around the world. I've seen our people on almost every continent. They are very easy to recognize. They look like we do. They are people who have lost their language and their culture. They are wearing clothes of their former slave masters. And many of them will tell you they don't know how or why they are where they are. These people are living in the gutters of these nations, most of them in extreme poverty, in places where they are absolutely hated and despised. They have no power in these nations. And most of them don't have any position within the government, no voice within the government in these nations. They are clearly lost as we are here in the United States. Territory. The nation of Yahdah, the borders are clearly defined in the Bible. And again, the Bible is going to translate it, or it has translated our nation as the nation of Judah. We are the southern kingdom, and the borders for the southern kingdom of Yahdah are clearly defined. Government. We will be putting together a government. Right now, I'm seeing a government of priests and judges. The priest will be men only in those positions, and the judges will be a mixture of men and women. Sovereignty. As people of color, I have often heard that we are not capable of governing ourselves. And I hear this from people from the other nations. They say that it has never been done, that it is impossible. And they laugh at the idea of us governing ourselves as a sovereign country. I want to say that as people of color in this world, we were governing ourselves as sovereign entities long before we came into contact with people from the other nations who came to exploit, who came to abuse, who came to mislead, who came to dominate, who came to rape and plunder and destroy. And again, you have to remember that the creator of the universe allowed our nation to be destroyed. It's not that these particular people that he called had any great physical strength, power, or might. It was that the creator allowed them to destroy our nation because of our disobedience. And so I always have to remind ourselves that we cannot be angry at anyone for anything that has happened to us. We are in this position because of the choices that our ancestors made. And today, a lot of us within the nation are continuing to make the same choices. Far too many of us have no respect or regard for the Creator. We don't acknowledge Him in any way. We are too busy chasing after money and satisfying our flesh. We are in love with the world, distracted by foolishness. And that is why the call to return home is not for everyone. It is for those who are ready to embrace our birthright and heritage as the Hebrew children of Abraham and Sarah, and as the southern kingdom of Yahdah. We are a royal family chosen by the Creator. Brothers and sisters, that is what I wanted to share with you in this meeting. I am doing my best to keep the meetings as short as possible for now. And I am going to wish you all peace and blessings until the next family meeting.